We can run down the list real quick, guys, of some things that are gonna help you out. This thing's a little messy here now, but I love keeping extra string on site. I rely on this. This absolutely speeds up your processes, and it's gonna make sure, again, especially on your sidewalls all the way down your house, it's gonna make sure if you're on unlevel ground that we fall with the land and that we're not just riding a roller coaster down the hill here. This is my tool of choice for trimming these ground stakes. Every one of these that you drive into the ground, especially if you're in some real solid dirt, some red clay, anything like that, almost every time, depending on the method you use, you're going to damage the top of the ground stake. It's either going to crimp in, which will make it kind of press inward and swell out. They may just completely fold over and what we call mushroom over the top. One way or another though, it's unavoidable, especially if you're hitting any rock or anything like that. The top of the ground stake will be a little bit damaged. If we go ahead, I take my portable bandsaw here. One of the guys I work with every day prefers a sawzall. If all you've got in the house is a handheld hacksaw, that's gonna do it too. But having something on hand to go ahead and make these trims, everything that you're gonna receive in your kit is designed to fit, but depending on your situation, there's going to be some trimming. Almost every time you're gonna have to trim the purlin a little bit. Guaranteed, almost every time, you're gonna have to trim the tops of the ground stakes off. Trimming base to fit as you go over the house. There are a myriad of ways during this process that you're gonna wish you had something on hand with a couple hundred teeth on it that can chew through some metal. Having extra drills on hand. We like to keep a few different ones. The benefit to this is doing these sidewalls, I'm gonna alternate between tech screws and wood screws and tech screws and wood screws. I keep both these on me the whole time. I have one with a tech screw bit on it and one with a number 2 Phillips screw bit on it. I benefit from this in that I'm not stopping every ground stake to change my bit out 2 or 3 times. So extra drills on hand if you've got them. Extra measuring tapes, especially when we're doing the squaring. You know, with a 32 by 32, I can't remember the exact measurements, but we're something like 42 feet, I believe. I can't remember the exact measurement, but it was to corner, obviously longer than 35 feet. Most standard measuring tapes from Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever you buy your materials at, you'll be 25 to 35 feet. Most of our greenhouse kits beyond 24 feet in length even are gonna be more than this measuring tape can handle. So going ahead and getting you a contractor's tape, something that's 100 feet. We have one here that's 300 feet long. Of course, we've done installs where the house was 100 feet in length or longer. My diagonal measurement far surpasses 100 feet. So having a 300-foot tape on hand really helps us out. But having a contractor's tape to get that diagonal measurement down is gonna be huge. If you are going to be on good level ground, keep a level in your hand, keep a speed square nearby. It's gonna make all that go a lot easier when you're trying, if you're on a prep site with good level ground, it's gonna make getting these boards on a lot easier. Line levels on your string, levels, speed squares, they're all gonna make your job a little bit easier. Along with extra drills, extra equipment, guys, extra batteries. Nothing's gonna run without a little bit of power. Make sure they're charged, make sure they're ready to run. It's gonna make your life a lot easier. You're not gonna have to stop. Oh, let's take an early lunch. Oh, let's take a late lunch. Oh, let's end our day because we've got to wait on batteries to charge. Put these on the night before and be ready for the next day. And keep your 2 or 3 around because you're gonna run through them on these and you're gonna wish you had just a couple more. These will save your entire project. For our kits in particular, I know I mentioned the nuts and bolts for the purlin. If you've got the standard manual roll-up handles versus our mechanically assisted one, if you've got roll-up doors, roll-up sides, keep 2 sizes of socket. They're gonna be what you need for our end wall kits and for our purlin. That nut and bolt set is gonna be a 1/2-inch socket. Keep you 1 or 2 of those on hand. If you're anything like me in my shop at home, I'm constantly searching for a 10 millimeter or a 1/2 inch. So make sure you keep a couple extra sockets handy. Extra bits, extra screws, anything you can think of, especially if you're working in a pasture or field, that if you drop it and you never think you're gonna see it again, make sure you have a few extra pieces of hardware. Guys, I wanna thank you for stopping by today and watching this video. Please remember to like, subscribe. If you have particular questions about your greenhouse kit, drop them in the comments down there. We'll do our very best to reply to the comments. If we get enough questions asked, maybe we do another video and turn it into a Q&A session. You guys just let us know. And again, just thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you.